Welcome to Muskegon Community College's 2026 Commencement Ceremony. Please take this moment to silence your cell phones and other noise-making or light-emitting devices that may distract others. Also, please refrain from entering the arena floor during the program. This is the graduates' moment to celebrate their successes, so please be respectful during their ceremony. We now ask all who are able to please rise for our national anthem. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce Pastor Dwayne Riley, who will give tonight's reflection. Pastor.
Good evening. Today is your day, a day that seems so far away, but now has arrived. As a young man coming from poverty, as I got closer to my high school graduation, I had no direction of what to do once school had come to an end. I enlisted in the U.S. Navy, and life's journey begins. Just as you will leave today to start your new life's journey, there will be some failures and success. My military service after 15 years, I was forced to take an early retirement, not my choice, but the government. Having now faced another failure in my mind, but hard work pays off. When life seems to issue out failure after failure, sometimes they line up behind one another. Remaining thankful that you made it this far. Life journey will sometimes cause you to want to quit. The failure I had always caused me to push, go even harder at goals I set for my life. When you lose a house or a car, these are material things, but what you have learned can never be taken. As you begin your new journey, set some goals, reachable goals. And one thing that was important was to know I was still making progress. Failure gave me the opportunity to improve. Begin to say to yourself, what do I want my life to look like? What you do today will determine your tomorrow. The degrees you have earned, begin to reflect on the work you put into getting them. Let nothing deter you. Success is not based on the amount of money you have or don't have. It's based on how you handle your failures. Those that will be starting a business, nurses, whatever your field is, be prepared for life's journey. Recall the things you faced here at MCC, the days you didn't want to go to class or worried about that paper due, yet you made it. The very same determination and perseverance is what's required for a life's journey. I would like to leave you with this quote from Winston Churchill. Success is not failure. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. John Selmon, President of Muskegon Community College.
Thank you, Pastor Riley, and good evening, graduates, families, faculty, and staff, trustees, and friends of Community College, Muskegon Community College. To the class of 2026, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Today, the day is here, the time has finally come, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. Never ever stop learning. This degree is not the finish line. Stay curious, always. Stay open, and stay willing to grow. Family and friends, as you celebrate their achievements, MCC shares the same pride in the hard work that has brought them to this historic moment. Graduates, tonight is about realizing what happens when dreams refuse to remain dreams, but rather become reality through sheer grit and determination. Today, you're doing more than just graduating. You are making history here. You're officially joining an incredible Centennial legacy. This year marks 100 years since the institution first opened its doors, providing access to higher education and expanding economic and social mobility. 100 years ago, Muskegon Community College started as a dream that the people in this community would establish a college where potential could be discovered, brought out, and set in motion. A place where lives could be forever changed for the better. It was Eleanor Roosevelt who said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dream." And tonight, class of 2026, you represent those dreams that dreams do come true by bringing out your best, day in and day out. You're here because your dreams required you to show up again and again, even when it would have been easier not to. When the finish line seemed so far away at times, you held on to your dreams and the belief that one day it would all be worth it. So you sacrificed, you pushed forward, and today I have great news for all of you. You made it across the finish line. Give yourselves, graduates, a hand, please. And now, I want everybody here to please join me in applauding their efforts. Please. And now, in this centennial year, you get to say something that no class ever will. You graduated the year Muskegon Community College turned 100 years old. And you will carry this honor with you for the rest of your life. And now, class of 2026, as graduates, you step into a new role as an alumni. As an alumnus, I challenge you, though, to keep dreaming bigger dreams for yourselves, keep bringing out the best in the people around you, and keep bringing out new ideas and new solutions in places where you live and work. Come back, share your stories, and tell your friends and your loved ones, anyone searching for direction or wondering what they're capable of, that this is a place where something inside them can be discovered, a place where dreams become reality, a place here right on the lakeshore. Again, class of 2026, on behalf of Muskegon Community College, it is my honor to say congratulations on your achievements. You are capable. You are ready. We are proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Graduates, Henry David Thoreau said this: "Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have imagined. You are and will always be forever a Jayhawk." Thank you. I'm still up, you still got me for a few more minutes. On the stage with me are members of the Board of Trustees, members of the college staff, and selected speakers for tonight's ceremony. I would like to introduce them to you. We ask that you greet them with your applause after I have finished. So let's try this. Our Chair of the Board of Trustees, Dinah Osborne. Vice Chair, Board of Trustees, Roy J. Portinga. Treasurer, Board of Trustees, Kathy Moore. Master of Ceremonies, Don Bogema. Trustee, Board of Trustees, Dr. Donald Crandall. Trustee, the Board of Trustees, Sean Cook. Trustee, Board of Trustees, Athlon Scott. Provost and Chief Student Services Officer, Dr. Tucker Brown. Student Speaker, Elijah Pomerly. Student Speaker, Lisbeth Velasquez. Chief Academic Officer, Sue Samaniego. Chief Advancement Officer, gave her a new title. A distinguished alum, Rob DeBow. Reflection, you heard from Pastor Riley. And the Dean of Nursing and Health Programs, Lisa Gaddy Arnold. Dean of Instruction and Assessment, Dr. Edward Breitenbach. And Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Dan Rizma-Simiga. Not doctor, but Dan Rizma-Simiga. And Secretary, Board of Trustees, Nancy Fry. Please give him a round of applause. I'm finished. We'd also like to take a moment to honor those faculty from whom this will be their last commencement ceremony, those who are retiring this year. These individuals have shared their knowledge and lives for the betterment of generations of students just like you. I would like to introduce them to you and ask that each one of them to rise, remain standing, and ask you greet them with your applause after I have finished. Al Barreto, 26 years. Ismael Enriquez, 14 years, and Deb Gruey, 13 years. Together, they have over 53 years of shared knowledge as faculty at MCC. Please give them a round of applause. Now, Dr. Tucker Brown, Provost and Chief Student Services Officer, will introduce our student speakers.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Selmon. To all our graduates, congratulations. And to all the families, friends, colleagues who have gathered today to celebrate this occasion, thank you for being here. Commencement, a ceremony to confer degrees on our graduating students, also signifies a beginning of life achieved and celebrated, an important milestone. Graduates, we're very proud of you. You've worked hard, faced some challenges, and hopefully you've had some fun. Look around. Seriously, look around. You have to. Last big thing, look around. Soak it in. Take 3 seconds. Soak it in, right? You may not remember what people say, but I hope you remember how you feel in this moment. We're all here for you. Tonight, I have the privilege of introducing our 2 student speakers. They both have inspirational stories to share with you. First, it is my honor to introduce to you Muskegon Community College Commencement student speaker, Lisbeth Velasquez. Lisbeth represents the very best of MCC, resilient, determined, and deeply committed. As president of the Hispanic Student Organization, she has built a strong sense of community on campus through cultural events and student support initiatives. A proud representative of first-generation college students, Lisbeth was chosen for her leadership, perseverance, and commitment to uplifting others while pursuing her goals. Please join me in welcoming Lisbeth Velasquez.
Good evening, graduates, families, and friends. Congratulations. you've made it. You should be proud of the work that you have accomplished to reaching this milestone. Some of us have been balancing work, family, friends, and everything that life throws at us. This is no easy feat to do, and I know this firsthand. As first-generation Hispanic student, it was daunting at times. While I was attending classes, I worked full-time to pay for school and manage my home. After a long day of work, I still had a night full of homework and studying to do. I also found time to help and care for my siblings when I was able to, since that's what you do for family. My challenges were worthwhile, so in the future, my 5 siblings can be successful and confident when finding their own path and furthering their education. However, this was no easy feat. But if it was easy, everyone would do it. I know that I would not be here without my community of friends, families, mentors, and instructors who have supported me through this journey. I want to thank my partner, Benjamin, who's been by my side during the late nights of doing homework and studying. He has always encouraged me to come back to continue my education and whatever I put my mind to. I also want to thank my parents, my siblings, Tio Marco, my godmother Crystal, Mr. Shane, my best friends, they know who they are, and my other family members who have given me their unwavering support. I will always be grateful for the love and support that my community has provided me as I pursued my education. I also want to thank the community of friends and classmates I've made at MCC. Especially, I want to thank the friends I've made in the Hispanic Student Organization, HSO, and the Geography Club. As a Hispanic student, I understand that being among the first in your family to pursue higher education can feel intimidating and sometimes leave you feeling alone on campus. But I have learned that we are not alone. There are peers and mentors here on campus that are in our corner, willing to help you and cheer you on. I am so honored to have taken part and make a community of students from all backgrounds feel like they belong on campus. Whether it was celebrating and sharing my culture with MCC students and staff through our annual Hispanic Heritage Festival and Dia de los Muertos event, or simply creating a space where we could support one another and check in along the way. The most rewarding aspect of being a member and president of HSO has been hearing from other students on how they felt seen by these events and how they were able to connect with others from similar backgrounds. I loved being able to connect with other students that I would not have had the chance to meet if it had not been for these clubs. One moment I will always remember was during the Smoky Mountains trip, and we were coming back to Michigan. We wanted to play music, and we collaborated, the 15 of us, and added at least 115 songs on the queue for the drive home. There were many times when we were all singing along and enjoying the different genres of music that brought us closer together. These differences in tastes of music and aspects of life highlight the importance of diversity in our communities. We all come here with unique goals and aspirations, and we have faced many challenges that tested our resilience. We have shared all types of moments together and that we will not forget. Through these experiences, we have found our calling and our willingness to continue in our journey. I can say that I have found my love of creating a welcoming community and found my calling to social work. I hope that in time, you as alumni can give back to the community that supported you through your education. With that, I congratulate you and wish you all the best on the rest of your journey and life endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. How great is this? Seriously. All right, our second speaker, it is my honor to introduce Muskegon Community College's second student speaker, Mr. Elijah Parmley. Elijah is a STEM honors student, serves as vice president of Phi Theta Kappa, where he has built strong connections across campus. and supported a wide range of students. Elijah was chosen as this year's speaker for his leadership, communication skills, and his ability to represent the shared experiences of the class of 2026. Please join me in welcoming Elijah Parmley.
Hello. To start off, I'd just love to say a quick thank you to God for the amazing opportunity to be up here today, Dr. Selmon, as well as the Commencement Committee for such a beautiful ceremony. It is such a pleasure to be here. To my PTK family, to xylophones with a Z, to my professors who answered their emails on the weekends, and even to the ones who didn't, thank you for the endless support and compassion for what it is that you do. I wouldn't have made it here without you. So to us, Muskegon Community College, class of 2026, I say congratulations. I hope today brings you as much joy and hope as it brings me. One thing I love about an ending is the chance for a new beginning. So today, I'd like to push you to remember who it is that got you here and to leave you with the message that real improvement comes from deep self-reflection. When I was a kid, I failed to recognize the meaning community had in my life. A little known fact about me, I grew up with over a dozen siblings. Our home was always warm, always loud, and we were always having fun. But if you ask my parents, that means somebody was always crying. As one of the littler ones, I may have been an easier target. But our parents were always busy, so I spent a lot of time with my older siblings, playing. And throughout our time together, each one of them taught me something valuable: gratitude, humility, friendship, and eventually respect. The fact that they didn't know what they were doing at the time soared right over little Elijah's head, because to me, growing up meant enlightenment. It was supposed to bring clarity. But as most people agree, life changed dramatically as you grow up and realize you have to figure it out as you go. And paying taxes. I bring up my family because at its core, that is what community is. A group of people who teach you, love you, and send you on your way, pushing you to go as far as you can, even though they worry. Sometimes the way they help isn't always obvious, and it isn't always something we think about. Prayer, doing the dishes, laundry, even just sitting down while you finish your homework. Looking back now, I see I was so lucky to have them. Now, to my family here at MCC, I speak directly to you. I would be lying if I said I could have made it up here without your influence. What began as a curiosity became my foundation. My previous misunderstandings about what community colleges meant for gave way to an appreciation of balance. Throughout this year, I've had to continuously give myself an appropriate amount of time away from my homework. And I realized that oftentimes that was much more important for me than just doing my homework continuously without breaks. Don't misunderstand. Before this year, I had never written more than 400 words for an essay. This has been a process. But being here gave me hope and the drive to keep pushing for my dreams. That is what this community has done for me. Because of that, I felt called to give something back, not simply as a benefactor, but as a member of the Muskegon Community College community. I have spent hours organizing projects that I believe will have a meaningful impact on this community, such as the Phi Theta Kappa's Honors in Action project, The Stories of Us, an open mic event, which is really meant to foster understanding and community, and we hope to see you all there. But I've also spent time representing our student body and college at both regional and international events. And those are just some of the ways I've decided to give back, which is beyond important because community isn't just something that's lived in, it's where you grow. But what's next? That's the big question, isn't it? For me, I'll be heading to the University of Michigan to major in their biopsychology, cognition, and neuroscience program. Thank you. But I really could never have done this without my community. So, as we celebrate today, I'd like you to take the chance and remember, no matter what steps you take next, your community, your family will be there with you. Because once you take and create a space for yourself, it changes and grows as you do. When you succeed, your community is made better for it. MCC is better because we made it here. So wherever you go next, always remember where you came from and never forget to bring it out. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
All right, thank you very much for those inspiring speeches, Lizbeth and Elijah. Let's give them one more round of applause. Now to present the Alumni Award, Sue Seminago, Chief Advancement Officer for Muskegon Community College. Sue.
The Distinguished Alumni Award is the highest honor that Muskegon Community College bestows upon an outstanding graduate. The award salutes the achievements of exceptional alumni whose personal lives, professional achievements, and community service exemplify the goals of their alma mater. This year's Distinguished Alumni Award recipient, Rob Dubois, whose achievements made him an exceptional candidate, is here to offer a few words to this year's graduates. Please welcome Rob Dubois.
Good evening, and thank you, Sue, for that kind introduction. I'm incredibly honored to have been selected Muskegon Community College's 2026 Distinguished Alumnus. Looking at the list of the past honorees, 4 of whom I have the privilege of sharing the dais with this evening, it is humbling, truly humbling to be in their company. I would especially like to thank Trustee Diana Osborne for nominating me for this honor. For someone who has been associated with MCC for 60 years and who has given so much to the college to think enough of me to nominate me is very special indeed. Lastly, I'd like to thank my mother, Patricia Rash, and my wife, Kathleen, for attending tonight's ceremony. Mom and Kath, I will do my level best not to embarrass you much. To MCC's graduating class, let me offer my heartfelt congratulations. You made a very good decision to begin your higher academic journey here in Muskegon. And to your credit, you saw that process through to tonight, where you will receive your degree or your certificate. Whether tonight marks the end of your college studies and entry into the working world, or whether it's a step on the way to other institutions and other degrees, you should take great satisfaction in what you have accomplished. So tradition dictates at this point in my speech, I'm expected to offer some insights or words of wisdom to take with you on your life's journey. We'll get used to disappointment. I'm trying to figure it out myself. However, I will share with you something I believe and something I know. I firmly believe that while it doesn't guarantee success, consistently working hard and consistently showing up, 2 things that you have complete control over, substantially improves your odds. There's a famous old saying, the harder I work, the luckier I get. Now what I know is that I, and I suspect you too, would not be here tonight were it not for the support and encouragement and efforts of many other people, such as teachers, counselors, mentors, friends, bosses and coworkers, siblings, parents, grandparents, spouses, and children. So with apologies to our assistant here, I'm going to go off script, and I'm going to ask all of the graduates to stand. And I would like you to look around the arena and find your family, friends, favorite professor, and give them a hearty round of applause. Thank you very much. And to my mother and to my wife, thank you very much for everything you've done for me over the years. By the way, you all can sit now. So. Now, in full disclosure, I had permission from my wife to do that. And in full disclosure, this wasn't an original idea to me. I had read that U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts did that during a commencement address that he had given. And now both he and I get to say that our commencement addresses were interrupted by a standing round of applause. So again, graduates, congratulations. I'm sure that tonight will be the first of many personal, academic, and professional accomplishments for all of you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rob. Ladies and gentlemen, here's that moment that you've all been waiting for, the presentation of the class of 2026 and the awarding of degrees. Will the faculty, counselors, librarians, and administrative staff please rise? All of everybody. Will the graduates of the class of 2026 who are to receive their associate's degrees and certificates please rise? Stay up. Chair Osborne, the faculty of Muskegon Community College has recommended that the students who now stand before you and whose names appear in the commencement program be awarded associate degrees or diploma according to and on the condition of having completed their specific course requirements. As president of this outstanding institution of higher learning, it is my extreme pleasure to present these students to you for the conferring of a degree.
This is definitely the moment you've been waiting for, and you've certainly brought it out this evening. Got to put my glasses on here, sorry. Through the power vested in the Board of Trustees of Muskegon Community College, I hereby confer upon those candidates who have completed their requirements the degrees and certifications listed in your program tonight with all of the attendant rights, privileges, responsibilities, and honors. Congratulations. You did it!
Please be seated. Thank you, Chair Osborne, and congratulations to the class of 2026. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dean of Academic Affairs, Dan Rensburg-Siebenga, the Dean of Instruction and Assessment, Dr. Ed Breitenbach, and the Dean of Nursing and Health Programs, Lisa Gaddy-Arnold, who will read the names of the class of 2026.
Elijah Parmley with honors. Elizabeth Velasquez with honors. Jonathan Carbolito with honors. Guinevere DeBro. Megan Tweston O'Toole. Jessica Bennett. Amanda Bickford. Alyssa Lozano Cesar, with honors. Trevor McDaniel, with honors. Skylar Burns. Mia Janke, with honors. Katie Crawford, with honors. Garrett Van Avery, with honors. Gabrielle Alvarez Molina, with honors. Madison Clark. Anne Grabe, with honors. Gracie Ely. Hannah Staple, with honors, 4.0. Sulianas Rivera Ortiz. Elena Cordell, with honors. Andrea Proctor. Nicholas Taylor, with honors. Dominic DeWald. Isniqua Johnson. Emily Sanders, with honors. Amanda Bucci, with honors. Joe Pryor. Heather Lane, with honors. Brianna Perry, with honors. Abigail Torenga. Daisy Janinga. Krista Gravois. Janice Carpenter. Miranda Cope, with honors, 4.0. Dylan Tyler, with honors. William Brown, with honors. Russell Rapp, Jr. Aurora Ponce, with honors. Tyler Van Antwerp, with honors. Mason Molnick, with honors. Zumir Mudababegovich. Raymond Kosbar. Araya Lewis. Katriana Kramer, with honors. Brennan Barkman, with honors. Julie Harrington. Isaac Falk, with honors. Riley Wentworth. Corbayan Harris. Caden Laster. Felix Touche.
Jadacia Salazar. Denisha Barty. Miley Yonkers with honors. Bryce Baumgartner. Erica Dowell. Tara Lee. Sophia Herrera. Daniela Aguilan Rodriguez. Imani Cherry. L. Williams. Zyria Jackson. Carolyn Skews with honors. Brooke Peterson. Kylie Baker. Amanda Santos with honors. Angel Scouten. Megan Colby with honors. Aubrey Wilkes with honors. Molly Schultz. Lucas Parker with honors. Isaac Gort. Blake Hall Curtis with honors. Addison Marsman with honors. Reka Bauman with honors 4.0. Jasmine Miller with honors. Novalee Hutchinson with honors. Tanya Marie Yenig. Heather Hill with honors. Jessica Slinker. Alyssa Jokerst. Hannah Bostrom with honors. Robin Hawkins. Gary Appling Jr. David Bradley with honors. Maxwell Nowley with honors. Sarah Finney with honors. Britt Pelkey with honors. Cora McGinn with honors. Mora Morfin Ramos. Colin Berry. Dimitri Carnegie. Linda Heimforth with honors. Kyle Jones with honors. Augustin Valenzuela Jr. with honors 4.0. Jaisha Bennett. Emily Plower with honors. Mariah DeWeerd. Lysandra Howland. Aracel E. Garcia with honors.
Eric Gould with honors. Nathaniel Erickson. Kyle Henderson. Tyler Cunningham. Hannah Back with honors. Jayla Childers. Jennifer Pyle. Aaliyah Reyes with honors. Amy Walkernagel. Lydia Terrell. Honesty Shepherd. Lola Baldes with honors. Olivia Wilbur with honors. Tristan Hudson. Kenneth DeCook with honors. Kimberly Sijendang. Chandrika Mills. Alana Davidson. Danielle Rose with honors. Casey Walton with honors. Vinay Vasquez with honors. Lillian Sapp. Brooklyn Jebb. Charity McClanahan. Madison Conkey. Jenna Bultema. Anaya Walton. Elizabeth Ripple with honors. Mariana Mareo with honors. Madison Andrews with honors. Chloe Callison. Lillian Pierce. Logan Thompson. Brandon Sanchez. Tyler Schmid. Coriana Blackman with honors. Tia Martinez. Abriana Balderas. Jacqueline Zuniga. Ryan Mazar. Braden Mumper. Kara Frazier. Nicole Terpstra. Maribel Alvarez. Paula Harkeen. Cassandra Brewster. Elizabeth Carrillo Garcia. Fatima Lily Chapasak. Magdalena Garby. Brendan Wright. Pharaoh Carnes. Rachel Parker.
Mallory Typelis with honors. Trevor Sharp. Alyssa Rose with honors. Ellie Robbins. Trinity Swanson. Viviana King with honors 4.0. Mariah Peterson. Hugo Lopez Tecla. Aaron McLaughlin. Taylor Gemmel. Jillian Allen. Mackenzie Carr. Ava Rodriguez with honors. Jacob Coles. Miranda Hudson. Shayla Johnson with honors. Chase Bromlin. Brandon Harreggers with honors. Elizabeth Dyer. Samuel Ogden. Kenneth Schultz. Blake Woodland. Alexander Latreya. Connor Jones. Lauren Smith. Kim Rendelman with honors. Jenny Schultz. Elaine Millett with honors. Jane DeChozo. Diane Villiones Eller. Erica Bengry. Charles Petrie with honors. Denise Moll. Delaney Wydick with honors. Gabrielle Johnson. Janae Irvin. April James. Sarah Lupacello. Clara Bonebreak. Alicia Olson with honors. Emma Mashesky with honors. Madison Lathrop. Austin Morin with honors. Jamie Steffes with honors. Skylar Vandenaker with honors. Annalise Vandenaker with honors. Brandon Quinn. Danielle Hacker with honors. Ella Vandenberg with honors. Andres Cribley Cato. Allison Rusnick with honors.
Sierra Scherf. Cheyenne Lyons with honors. Natalie Dufan with honors. Ryan Nevey. Erica Fitzgerald Boyden. Carly Halwerda. Tobias Melton with honors. Jeremiah Crawford. Melissa Wortham. Michaela Taylor. Brionna Vanderlaan. Anders Peterson with honors. Deanna Williams with honors. Kylie Sherman. Ashley Fitzgerald. Reagan Dykstra with honors. Nicole Gomez. Mackenzie Vandersice with honors. Sanchez Beskahai. Kristen Nyatt. Rachel Skeideman. Amijah Ray. Ayana Ray. Megan Walter. Courtney Record. Satira Harris. Jose Castro. Jaden Kirky. Devin Tananabuth with honors. Gabriel Clem with honors. Kayla Chimpor Sir Ipa with honors. Caden Faitongdi. Miguel Mendoza with honors. Trisha Franklin. Elizabeth Hoffman. Stephanie Morrison Poteet with honors. Mackenzie Bentz Bailey. Danielle Mack. Leah Udell. Carson Fundel with honors. Kira Flegel. Antoine Keenan. Heather Stevenson with honors. Piper Bloom. Emily Fox. Jennifer Morrow with honors. Nicole Dejean with honors. Albert Anderson with honors. Joseph Einberger. Harley Davis with honors. Rowdy Mascoro.
Alexis Mischler. Michaela Fritz. Devlette Ayupi. Molly Stone. Jessica Strecker. Kaylee Jones. Delaney Valmer with honors. Lauren Merritt. Megan Christensen. Taylor Harrison with honors. Jean Garduño Rodriguez. Sophia Wilder. Sasha Braxton with honors. Christopher Carney. Briandy Robreiro. Jason Calkins with honors 4.0. Aaliyah Kretschmar. Chloe Walters with honors. Amanda Trusty. Desiree Taylor. Remember we met? Bevan Catone with honors. Diedrich Fondren. Isaac Croft. Emily Close with honors. Megan Duzan. Tori Dehoff. McKenna Anderson. Angelique Staley with honors. Alyssa Kirksey. Anna Hoover with honors.
Okay, graduates, please stand. Yeah. We got to get to the good part here. All right. In recognition of your status as a college graduate, please change the placement of your tassel from the right side of your graduation cap to the left. I want to express my personal congratulations, and I ask each of you to turn and face the audience. All right. Board members, faculty and staff, spouses, family and friends, I present to you the 2026 graduates of Muskegon Community College.
At this time, we ask you, if you are able, to please stand and join the MCC Singers and Wind Ensemble in the singing of the MCC alma mater. The words are on the back page of your program. Congratulations. We ask that you please remain standing for the recessional performed by the Grand Rapids Police Pipe and Pipe Band. Following the recessional, all are invited to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates with light refreshments served at the opposite end of the arena. On behalf of Muskegon Community College and our graduates, thank you for being with us for the 2026 Commencement Ceremony.